That's wrong. Me first.
Hey y'all, I'm Taurus.
And I'm Dream.
And we are
America's favorite ratchets. So today, we're going to help you out with a little girls trip etiquette. So for all of y'all that went on a trip with y'all friends to Miami
or Atlanta,
and y'all came back and now y'all not friends,
you don't even have a bitch number like that.
We're about to help you
figure all that out.
I'm gonna get it together. So I would say the first thing that needs to happen before at the first girls trip meeting is this. Let's go over the budget. And what I mean by this is, say you have you work in a cash in hand industry. You may do hair, you may waitress where you get a flat fee plus tips. Somebody else on the trip may have a job, it's 9 to 5, no weekends, no holidays, no opportunity for overtime, and they still gotta live. Which means don't make twice as much money as me and then be mad at me because I can't afford to do the same shit as you. And it ain't then you shouldn't be going on a trip. No. We're just going to do things that we both can afford.
But not even that, let's be clear. The timing in which you decide to plan this trip matters. Yeah. You feel me? So if you're one of those expensive people and it's your birthday trip, cool. But let's start planning it out 6 months in advance. So everybody can afford everything that you want to do. Now, if we are basic people and you're getting your little income tax check or your income tax credit or the school check or whatever it is, be mindful that everybody else may not be getting that. So if you want to have fine dining on the top of a restaurant that keeps spinning for $140 a plate, I encourage you. Let's do that. But bitch, I got 60. You better cover my 80. That's just it. But that comes with being vulnerable, and it comes with being understanding. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Don't go nowhere with nobody you can't do both with.
Mm-hmm. It's all it takes is a conversation. You give me a list of shit. I see the list of shit you want to do because I'm gonna get on the website. I'm gonna get the prices.
And I'm gonna Google and see what's popping.
I'm gonna find out. If you give me a list of shit and this list of shit equals $2,000 plus Airbnb plus tickets, check bags, whatever. I'm a budget. I'm a budget.
And
bitch.
I'm gonna do that. But we only doing these things on the list.
And let's be clear. If it's something I feel like I don't want to do that much and it's really expensive, I'm going to tell you on this day I'm going to opt out. Catch me at the hotel bar, at the beach, massage parlor. If I don't want to do this thing, and especially if it's really expensive, I'm not doing it. But I want to tell you in advance so you can know. I don't want you to be offended. I don't want you to think that I'm going to be upset if y'all go out and y'all take pictures and I'm not in it. Because I didn't want to do it.
Have fun.
Like, if you want to do anything that gets me extremely dirty, I'm out. You want to do something that gets best friend extremely high off the ground, she out.
I don't do no ice play.
It ain't nothing against you, but
I won't be upset when y'all do it.
I'm not.
I'm gonna be down here holding y'all shit in my liquor.
That's the day I'm gonna get so drunk the night before that I need to sleep in anyway. Let's be clear. Clown play. Our vacations. What you got there, friend? This about my third smoothie, y'all.
I think that my next thing I'll say is don't go on a trip with nobody that you don't absolutely love. Not like, because y'all misunderstanding. It be a group of y'all, you be like, oh, well, this is such and such's friend. No. You in town and you kicking it at a bar for a couple of hours, you can tolerate that person. Mm-hmm. But when you're going out of town for days and days at a time, you cannot tolerate that person's little quirks. So, I go out of town with people I love because I already know that you're going to be the person who complain. You're going to be the person who ain't never got no money. You're going to be the hoe. And I'm going to be the responsible one that got to watch everybody but still have fun myself. If I don't like you, then I'm not going to give a fuck. Which means I'm going to let you run the streets. You're going to be embarrassed. We going to have to worry about you because you're going to get in the car with a complete stranger we don't know. Bitch, the time going to come and you ain't going to have your portion. And then I'm embarrass you instead of helping you. Do not go on these trips with people you don't love.
And
you want to take a trip with a bitch you don't like, go to Detroit. Go to Chicago. Somewhere y'all get right back to. Akron.
Like, to add on to what best friend said, even if you love somebody, don't go on a certain type of trip with somebody that does stuff that you don't like. Me and best friend don't hang with nobody long term who cannot handle their liquor. If you cannot drink,
Cause we gonna drink. One thing about us, if it's a drink, we gonna have it.
So, but and this is why I say that, because I don't care if you're saying, for example, you're more of a smoker than you are a drinker. I don't smoke at all. So don't
judge me.
I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I'm gonna smoke you out. No, baby. Go ahead. I'm gonna have this cocktail while you go have that smoke. That's different. If you know you're not a drinker, don't try to out drink me.
It's not your lane.
So if we get out in these streets, and if you think I'm gonna scrape your ass off the concrete because you drunk, I'm gonna put a piece of paper in your purse that say, if found, please drop off at, because I'm gonna leave you. I'm getting in my lift.
If lost, please find the ratchet one. I'm not about to do it, sis.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna be back. You're gonna be coming up, and I'm gonna be in that at the table eating my Waffle House when you show up. I'm not playing with you.
And happy to see you, but not worried.
But no, you knew you had a drink number.
Stay in your lane.
When you came out in these streets, be mindful of your drink number. If a motherfucker buying you drink on top of drink, he trying to get you drunk, bitch, say no. Or say yes and pass it on to your
Bull. Drink some water in between, pass your drink down.
To one.
Drink something that don't get you fucked up.
Get a mixed drink. Like me, I can drink, me and my friend, we drink quite a few shots before we get down.
Get a mixed drink.
So we know we want to make the night last. We drink mixed drinks. We slide, or we'll drink a big dumbass cup of water in between. Because you got to maintain. So if you're going to drink all day into the nighttime with no dap, you better be able to do it.
I'll tell y'all something.
You gotta be able to do it. Oh, we got to drink to that.
Oh, well, I'll drink to that. You need similar interests in what you're doing.
Yep.
So, it's usually 4 of us to kick it and go out of town, right? So, some of us like adventure, some of us like partying, some of us like exploring, some of us like shopping. All of us like drinking. All of us like niggas.
We love to party, and we like to party in the hood.
So every decision we make is gonna revolve around drinking and niggas and or bitches for a couple of us. But y'all have to have similar interests. If all y'all is together and none of y'all like the same thing, you're gonna be a house divided. And everybody needs to be able to sacrifice something for another. So, like, I wanted to go to the sex museum. Everybody likes sex, but they're not into it like that, so we went. The next person just wanted to relax on the beach. Guess what? We went to the beach that day. The next person wanted to walk the strip and get as drunk as we could before we made it home. Cool. The next person wanted to go to a fucking smoke shop. None of us in our group smokes, but we went there for that person. Now, granted, the rest of us went next door, got us some liquor, and brought it back to the smoke shop so we could support her. But we each did something that we wanted to do. But we all did something that we liked to do.
Or didn't mind doing.
You have to have that level of understanding, comfortability, and that level of selfishness, but also have some common sense of togetherness. We all want to do it. Whether we want to do it first, second, third, or fourth, we all wanted to do it.
We are okay with doing it.
You gotta get y'all some unselfish people that like the things that you like.
I agree. And I would say another thing, you have to accommodations. Because there are some people who go out of town and they don't care pretty much where they stay. They don't want to invest a lot of money in where they sleep, because in their mind is literally a place to keep my clothes, a place to wash my ass, and a place to rest. When I'm out, when I'm kicking it, I'm taking pictures, me and best friend, and we ain't them people.
We need 2 bathrooms and a mirror.
A good ass.
And it's usually 4 of us when we go out of town. But that's just because who wants to argue over who's going to take the longer to get dressed? Who wants to be like, oh, I don't like no. But we only got a few accommodations. They need to have 2 bathrooms, a mirror, and no bugs of any kind.
We don't do bugs. And when
we don't care how far away we
all know we mean that the tall go out mirror. But also this, I'm not finna go out of town to stay in the slums.
Yeah. I live in the slums already.
You feel me? So if I'm going out of town, that means I'm getting a whole new experience, which means let's be clear, I'm going to venture into the hood at some point.
But that's just, to me, my sneaky link.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to go to the liquor store in the hood because I know they're going to tell me where to go. That's where the kick is going to be. That's where they're going to be playing the trap music. God blessing all the trap niggas. That's me. I don't need to be with them.
But I want to rest leaving my door unlocked and my purse on the stand in a nice neighborhood.
But I don't feel like I should hear copious amounts of gunshots as I'm resting. Like, I don't want my Lyft driver to charge me extra $10 to actually come to the door. Like, I don't want to stay there.
I want to party there.
I'm going to kick it, and then I'm going to leave. Like, so that's a conversation because some people are 100% okay with staying in the trenches. And that's cool for you.
And then y'all got to pick a healthy medium. So maybe we not like in the hood, but maybe we like
hood adjacent.
You know? From the hood. It's a difference. Mm-hmm. And then you need to go out of town with non-judgmental and sexually free people.
I ain't gonna say sexually free. I'm gonna say like you said, common interest.
No, this is mine. No,
you gotta say like you said, common interest.
Sexually free. I'll tell you why sexually free. If you decide to be a fucking nun on this trip, because you're gonna be faithful to Billy Ray, who is fucking Kimberly and everybody else in the hood, I'm okay with that. I'm not gonna judge you. Missing a point.
I'm sorry.
I'm not going to judge you. But what I am going to say is that if me and the 3 other people in this house decide to have one night stand or go out or whatever, you better not judge me, bitch, because I'm not judging you. You got burned 3 times by Billy Ray because he was fucking with Kimberly up in the trailer parks. I didn't say nothing.
So
be okay with your sexuality and let everybody else be. And what happens out of town stays out of town.
But I will say this to kind of reel in what Best Friend said. I'm going to slap that common interest disclaimer on there. And only for this reason. Yes, I have been out and done a hocation with my whole friends and somebody was on it that wasn't quite a hoe, but they was cool. She was a cool non-hoe. But I would never, as I live and breathe, go on a girls trip with married women if I was not a married woman or at least in a very, very committed monogamous relationship. I'm not. Because even though I'm not saying I'm guaranteed to go out and smash something, I got the option.
Yeah. And you're not about to make me feel bad.
And you're not about to make me feel bad. You're not about to try to talk me out of it. Like this strange man, he could take you home and do anything to you. No, he can't because I'm going to go home with him and do anything to him.
You should be more worried about him than you are about
him. You got my location. That's all you need. You got my location. I'm going to send you his license plate number. We good. So I think that goes in with knowing who you're going somewhere with.
Yeah.
Because there are some people who are they're okay with, what is it? What are our favorite cousins? Hoe friendly. They're very hoe friendly, pro hoe. But they may not be a
They
hoe.
won't participate in all this, but they accept it, they understand it, and they encourage it.
Like you have to understand, some of us had children young and we didn't get to have our slutty college years. And I only got a couple of more years before I got to settle down. Because I'm old now. And I ain't finna be the old hoe in the club that don't know her time is up. Ain't gonna be me. So I'm on my you know how your biological clock is ticking? My whole illogical clock is ticking. And it's coming to a close, y'all. And if you ain't finna go do some bald head ratchet hoe shit with me, don't come. And if you gonna judge me, don't come. Now, you ain't gotta be a hoe, be a lookout.
I'll say
be a wingman.
Because I know y'all laughing at this, but we getting ready to take another vacation with the Fantastic Four. And for some reason, this group works.
It does.
But y'all have to understand, so many women is going out of town, coming back, not being friends. Y'all telling secrets, or y'all judging people, or y'all seeing them different, or y'all letting money come between y'all.
Looking down on them because they ain't got
That's because y'all relationship wasn't built on that level to even go out of town with. You feel me? So
don't just pick a bitch because she look cute in pictures or you know she got the money to go.
Before y'all decide to go out of town, watch this video. Live in this video. Understand this video. Because guess what? We still standing. Us, the Fantastic Four, We've taken trips with other people that wasn't the Fantastic Four. We've taken trips with family and friends. Things that's going right, things that's going wrong. However it may go, we still standing.
I got one more thing to
I
say.
can tell y'all what works and what don't.
I got one more thing to say. If you want to sleep in, or you want to stay in this room, Airbnb, for whatever reason, and bitch, you think I'm about to, I could sleep at home for free.
Let's be clear.
Don't do that to me, because you're going to lose me every
A
time.
little short story. We was in Atlanta. We went out twice a day. Got up, went to get breakfast, found us a day party, came back, took a night, got dressed, took a nap, got dressed, got up, went to a night party, came back, turned around, found an after-hour party for 4 days. You are on fucking vacation. Leave the real you behind. You're on vacation.
Everybody know you take that extra day off so you can rest
to
for work.
recuperate.
Now,
Get your mind right.
everybody know. All right, so that's all we got. If you had
Good luck
a
with your-
terrible trip, tell us about it. We
Shout
want
out to
that
the
tea.
Fantastic Four. We ain't got no stories. But if y'all
That's
had
right.
bad trips, if y'all got some shit y'all want to get off y'all
What we
chest,
forgot.
because y'all want to tell us about what happened so y'all can tell y'all side of the story, whatever.
Let us know.
DM us, email us, comment, whatever.
Listen, we your internet best friends. You can tell us anything.
America's favorite ratchets is always accepting new information. But just remember, being ratchet, it's a lifestyle.
And it's the life we choose to live.